have Deontay, the Bronze Bomber, who came in tonight and displayed the right hand, which I'm going to now call the hammer of Thor. So Deontay, come on up. Everybody, the heavyweight champion of the world, WBC heavyweight champion, Deontay Wilder.
First off, I appreciate you guys for waiting on me again. It seems like every time I finish on the flight, I'm always late. But you know, y'all guys are here. I thank you so much. It's been a great night. What can I say, man? We had to break myself back down to the basics. You know, when you become a champion and you become a champion, as long as I've been unifying the division, as long as I've have defended my title. Sometimes it makes you get lazy at times when you become a champion for so long, you know. And with this fight, I had to break myself back down. Of course, there was a lot of animosity, a lot of chaos, a lot of bad blood that was against me and my opponent, and that was the fuel to my fire to get myself in the best shape that I've ever been. This camp reminded me of when I first won my world title. You know, I had to break myself all the way back down to the basics, and I enjoyed every moment of it. You know, it was many times where my body was sore, many times where I was in the bed, I couldn't get comfortable, you know, and I got a very nice bed at the house. And I remember getting upset because, you know, I needed sleep, but my body wouldn't allow me to because of the sparring, because of the strength training, you know, all the things that I was doing to prepare myself for this right here, you know, and it takes a lot of hard work, it takes a lot of dedication to just be a fighter, period. You know, a lot of people don't understand what type of work it takes to do what we do each and every night, on top of risking our lives each and every time in the ring. As I always say, our head is not meant to be hit in the first place. That's why I say you must respect all your fighters, you know, that steps in the ring, no matter, you know, no matter what type of level they are, you gotta respect them, because man, we pay a price each and every time. You know, there's no money in the world that can amount to our lives or going back to our family. And I know I say a lot of things, and I mean a lot of things, but you know, like I said before, I come from the old school of thing is that, you know, when you got animosity against each other and you guys want to duke it out, what's the best way? What's the best way? The original way is to put these hands up, and sometimes you have to put your hands on somebody, and then what made the best man wins. And after that, you can hug each other, you can love each other, and live to see another day. And that's the thing we did tonight. You know, we get to live to see our family. I'm here to see so many beautiful people, and you know, that's here now. And now we move on to the next step. Questions?
Before we have any questions, we also want to introduce Shelly Finkel, who is Deontay Wilder's co-manager, JD's, who is his trainer and his co-manager as well. So we're going to take questions now for Deontay, but they're also available to answer.
Questions after the mic, guys.
Over here first.
No, hey, sir, hold on. Questions into the mic.
Deontay Duncan against McCarthy from Australia. You said before the fight that you wanted to kill Dominic. When you hit him flush with that big right hand, for a fraction of a second, do you think you had killed him?
I mean, I didn't even see what I did until I saw the replays. I know I have tremendous power. That's no secret. And at this point, I think I've proved myself with the record that I have in the linear body that hit the canvas. You know, because of my power that I display. I'm an intelligent fighter. I'm very smart in the ring. You know, where I set these guys up. And they say speed is power, but if you have power on top of speed, it's I don't know what to call my right hand anymore. You know what I mean?
It's the hammer of Thor.
The hammer of Thor. I mean, it matched with the uniform I wore tonight. So, you know, but the heavyweight division, when I look at the heavyweight division, it's all based off of power, and I have tremendous power, and I'll taste it against any man that steps in the ring with me. That's what makes me the most dangerous man in the world. You know, and that's just because I says it, because of my action inside of the ring.
Deontay, Chris Glover, Boxing Monthly, congratulations on a fantastic victory.
Thank you.
One thing about Dominic Breazeale is he's also fought Anthony Joshua. People are going on about you fighting Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua didn't do that to Dominic Breazeale. Does this fight really establish where you're at ahead of Joshua, or does it help people compare what level you're at and what level Joshua is at?
I mean, it's hard, you know. When you're in boxing, we always say styles make fights, and it's so true. You know, certain styles may not complement other styles, and with Breazeale's style, it complements mine. Any guy that gets in the ring and can't move their head or not flexible, you know, it's perfect for me. You know, because I'm gonna set you up, and I'm faster than what people think. You know, people think, oh, he just got a right hand, so you stay away from that. You know, but when I settle myself down and really use my intelligence in the ring, magic happens. And tonight I displayed that. You know, we can compare all we want, but you know, at the end of the day, when both of us get in the ring, you know, you don't know what's gonna happen. You know, I can't say, you know, that I'm gonna knock him out. I can't say he's gonna knock me out. We just have to see when that time comes and see what happens.
Yeah, Darren Smith, Kansas City, Fox Sports Radio. You trained obviously hard for this fight. This is your 40th knockout. Would you say that this knockout heard around the world kind of puts you more so on the map where people know where you're finally getting the respect as the world heavyweight champion? And then also, second part question, is it safe to say that after your performance tonight, this is why Josh was avoiding you?
I mean, this fight is definitely heard around the world, you know, and I'm finally getting my respect. You know, it took a long time, but I'm very patient. You know, where I came from, I had to be patient. You know, even from the Olympics, a lot of people don't even know I was a bronze medalist. But even on top of that, how I got the bronze medal, you know, it was 246 guys in there, and I was the 246th guy, least experienced guy. 278. You know, I ain't want to, you know, pick myself up. But, you know, I'm happy with all my accomplishments. You know, I'm happy with where I came from and how I started. You know, I started from the love of my daughter that was born with spina bifida, and that was a poster my mother once gave me when I was young, and the poster read, "You don't know what you can do until you try." And that word, those words hold dear to my heart to this day. You know, that's why I tell everyone has greatness in them, because greatness is only determined by service. And if you don't apply your service, you just don't know how great you are, how great you can become, you know. And over time, and I apply my service, and I apply my service each and every time. And, you know, and I display greatness when I step in the ring. And the second part of your question, I put fear in any man. You know, a lot of people say as fighters not scared, you know, they get, you know, they can't be scared. Well, we're human. You know, we're gonna have those tendencies of fear, you know, until we get in the ring, and that's how we overcome our fear. Everyone in this room is scared of something, you know. But there comes a time where we must face our fears. With me, no man wants to get humiliated on national TV, and their body drops like that. You know, you just never know what it's gonna do after you get hit from a devastating punch. You know, you can fall on your face, you can ball up, your legs can bend, and you know, you can fall out the ring, many different things, and no one wants that highlight on them, because the way the internet is set up right now is undefeated. And, you know, it's embarrassing to get in there, but for me as a warrior, and I see all these other fighters as warriors, I would tell them, don't hold your head down, because you did something with a lot of people in the world. You know, we got, what, billions of people in the world? I don't know the exact number, but that would differentiate them from a lot of people, because a lot of people won't get in that ring to just step in there, yet alone talking about taking a punch. So I would tell all my opponents, all fighters, to hold your head up high. You know, if you fail, you know, today, tomorrow is a new day, and you can train, and like I said, you can apply your service and be great. But I'm a big threat to anybody in the heavyweight division, and each and every time I display that, not only with my words, but with my action as well.